What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF back with another pregame live stream, guys. Lakers Kings tonight, man. After that exciting game at Golden State, you better bet we're excited. Hopefully, we don't get a letdown because no LeBron, no JaVale Steele, and no Rajon Rondo. Unfortunately, he went down with a finger sprain, so he's gonna be, out for a couple of games. But I'm sorry, maybe one game. But LeBron, actually, the news of the day is that LeBron actually his sprain was a bit more serious than initially reported. So that's a bit tough. We're going to miss him. However, this could definitely be a blessing in disguise for the young core. If they continue to gel and get better without LeBron, once he comes, we're going to be firing on all cylinders. So hopefully this is a big-time stepping stone for them, with injuries and all. That way they could try to shine and gel really good. If you guys haven't heard, man, I dropped that New Year's song I promised you guys. I was going to drop a New Year's, but y'all showed me so much love on Christmas, man. I was like, you know what? I'm going to work overtime. I worked all day today to get it mastered and released. And then, of course, I edited the mix and all that stuff. So if you guys haven't caught it, man, go ahead and check it out. See, my boys already talking about it over here. Man, pretty dope song. It's called Hating on Me. So I hope you guys like it. And as well as the mix, man. The mix took me a while to go ahead and put that together, but pretty dope, man. I'm glad you guys like it. So, as you guys know, the Kings, we can't automatically count this as a dub, man. They got some young talent there. Yes, we've beat them before, but De'Aaron Fox is taking this game to the next level. I've been watching him, and even though his team's been struggling, that's somebody we really have to watch out for. He said, New Year's song was awesome, but why the dislikes? Those bums. It's all good, man. You're always gonna have haters. That's what the whole song is about. So, I'm glad. Who did the music to my song? It's just a beat I found online. Honestly, I don't produce music yet. It's a beat I found online. I'm considering purchasing it, but it's not really my beat. But I'm just using it, And if anything, I will start producing actual beats pretty soon. But I'm sure you got like the beat. It was fire, man. I handpicked that one. Swiper the Fox. Swiper. Not just him, but Marvin Bagley. We got to watch out for those guys, man. The young talent. I'm not sure if Buddy Hield's playing tonight on their front, but that's somebody that can get some buckets like real quick. But he's streaky. So we got to make sure that those guys don't get off. Make sure we get out in transition. Same thing as always. You know the drill. Limit turnovers, hit our free throws, all that good stuff. Lonzo's a good defender, Dan. He will stop De'Aaron Fox. I'm confident that Lonzo haters stop saying Fox is better. Oh, good point, Arthur. I totally almost forgot. That's the matchup we have to do today. That we have to look at. The De'Aaron Fox versus Lonzo. They haven't faced off since college. It's always an injury or something like that. So this should be a great, fun game to watch between them two. Yes, Lonzo's defense is elite, but De'Aaron Fox's offense is elite as well. So it should be interesting to see what happens there. And Zubac gets another chance to shine yet again, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to see if the Lakers can pull this off. If we continue the momentum, honestly, beating the Warriors like that after they had caught up, with no LeBron should be a huge confidence booster, right? Huge. So he said, Dan, you were on fire on Christmas. Only true DTLF fans knew that was a big day for you. I was so happy to spend your money wisely, LOL. Thank you, but I appreciate it. Believe it or not, YouTube takes a huge chunk, man. They take a 30%. So I actually, even though I'm blessed and thankful for everything I received, they took a huge chunk from that. So don't think I pocketed the whole thing, right? He said, I heard Luke was starting to put Zoo in the starting lineup. Yeah, man. Luke Walton had no choice simply because of the injuries. He finally got to experiment with the young fella, and he's really playing really well. So, Dan, I like the video fire. I'm glad, brother. Hey, that's my prayer back to you guys for you guys just being, showing love to your boy the other night, man. I appreciate it, seriously. This will test what the Lakers can do without LeBron, Rondo, and McGee. Yeah, I mean, basically all the vets are missing, and all the draft picks are about to start. I think Josh Hart's going to start tonight, if I'm not mistaken. So that should be amazing to watch. Lonzo, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, and, of course, our boy Big Zubats. So that should be fun. Yo, Dan, I think it will be extremely beneficial for our young core to develop with the injuries. Kuz gets to explode. Ingram gets to prove he can step up and be that guy. I agree 100%. There's always a silver lining, even in the negative stuff. So we wish LeBron a speedy recovery because we're going to need him big time. However, this could be a blessing. Get you a PayPal. I have a PayPal, man. The link is on the channel. If you guys ever want to donate there, that'd be better because at least I don't take a percentage. But I appreciate anything, guys. Thank you so much. Don't want to sound like somebody who didn't appreciate all the donations. No, I appreciate it. He said, Dan, will Ingram play? Yes, Ingram will play. He will start at the 2 or at 3, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he should start at the 3 guard for sure. Young Kings versus Young Lakers should be fun, man. It's a young, 2 young teams. However, I feel like we have a little bit more experience as far as young cores go. They have Marvin Bagley and De'Aaron Fox that are 2 years in for Fox, and Bagley is a rookie, so we should have the advantage. The Young Kings, he said, hey, Jesus, I know you're excited, bro. I've been waiting on this matchup too, man. This is a Kings fan who's always showed love to Laker Nation, so shout out to Jesus. King 777, man. He's a dope dude. Hey, what up, Greg? How you doing, brother? How you doing, man? It's a dope video. Shared it on Facebook. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate all the love and support. You guys keep spreading the positivity. I appreciate it. He said, Dan, some say LeBron's injury, we're done. No, it's actually good for the Lakers because it forces the core to step up. And by the way, I don't wish an injury on anybody. LeBron James, I wish a speedy recovery. Yeah, again, like we touched on earlier, man, it should be hopefully we're going to get to see what the young guys are made of. We already kind of know, but, I can't wait to see it, like on the court together, all of them. Great vid, Dan. Will Zoo get any run tonight? Absolutely. He should start by default because JaVale's still out. And Tyson Chandler, I don't think he's 100% healthy yet. So, yes, I think Big Zoo will definitely be the starter for the time being. Hey, what's up, Kevin? How you doing, bro? Still feeling the Warriors win? Me too, man. That was a Christmas present, and then all the love you guys showed me afterwards was extra special. So thank you guys again. Hey, Dan, are we playing Sacramento? Yep, the Sacramento Kings at 7. In about 30 minutes, we should get ready to go. I can't wait. It should be a fun game up and down. I expect it to be a fast-paced game up in the 120s, especially because, the young cores are out there, man. They're going to be showing out. So he said, game is at Arco Arena. Haha, just kidding. Oh, man. No, it's at Staples, man. It's at Staples. But you know what? The Kings, they have a brighter future than what their record shows. I want to talk about the Kings a little bit. The Kings haven't been relevant. No offense to any King fans, but they haven't been relevant since the Peja, Chris Webber, Mike Bibby, Doug Christie days when we had that rivalry with the Lakers. So I'm kind of glad to see them coming back up because they've, unfortunately for them, they've done atrociously in the draft. Well, not really because they did draft DeMarcus, but everybody else, Tyreek was a role player, and unfortunately for them, they've traded a lot of good players as well and fired some good head coaches. So those fans, they've been loyal to that franchise as well. I could always respect a loyal fan base. Even if I don't like the team like that, I respect their fan base and they have a nice young core. So hopefully, for them, things start looking up. But I know the Lakers are ascending and it should be a good game today. I can't wait. You can blame Vladdy for that. Man, I don't want to blame nobody. I'm not looking at their front office. I'm just looking at ours. But we are at their house, are we? I could have sworn. Let me see. Let me double check that. Let me make sure, guys. I don't want to give you the wrong information. Oh, yeah, we are in Sacramento. Wow. I thought – no, I'm tripping. For some reason, I thought it would start earlier if we were in Sacramento. So you're right. We're in Sacramento. Normally, when we play here in Staples Center, it's 7:30 tip-off. So I should have known. Yes, at the King's house. It should be a good test, man, no matter whose house. We went into Golden State. There should be no excuses. If you go into Golden State and smack them by 26, we should definitely beat Sacramento. However, it is the NBA. Any team can win on any given night, and they have a hungry young core as well. Dan, do you think our young core will help us win some extra next several games? I think so. I think the young core is primed and ready. I think they're going to gel without LeBron holding the ball too long. I think they're going to be able to find a rhythm. Well, hopefully, depending on the rotations and all that, and they got to show up as well. So they cannot slack off, especially because the veterans aren't on the floor. So I can't wait to see, man. I'm curious to see. This is the first time this year that we see the Lakers without LeBron and without any true veteran leadership other than Tyson potentially, but and Lance Stevenson, but no Rondo, no JaVale. No LeBron. I want to see what the young core. This is where we start seeing the growth from one season to the next, right? He said for the next 2 weeks we play in Cali at least. That is a good thing. Our matchups are most of them are in Cali, so that is good, bro. Good points as always, Kevin, my right hand man. He said, "Dan, we still need a trade KCP. That topic has been fading away." I agree. KCP is inconsistent, so if we can get something more consistent for him in return, that'd definitely be an upgrade. However, the market is kind of quiet right now. I expect it to start, being activated, the trade market, sooner to that trade deadline. So once that comes around, I think we'll be ready to make a trade, but maybe before. We'll see. They've been studying, and today is the big test. Absolutely. Dan, screw Draymond Green. He injured Rajon Rondo when he only scored 4 points. Yeah, Draymond Green has become a dirty player, unfortunately, but that's the way he's always been. He's always been a roughneck. It's nothing new. Let's be honest. It doesn't come as a shocker to me. But it is what it is. They've been studying. No, he said, Dan, we play our sisters, the Clippers, tomorrow night. Man, I really hope we smack them. I hope we smack the beach volleyball right off of their shirt. Seriously, I'm going to spike that thing right off. This is going to be a heck of a game because the Clippers have been having a good season. So, they always want to prove that they're as good as us as far as an LA team goes, and they're always going to be irrelevant. So that should be fun too. But let's not overlook tonight, because tonight, some hungry young guys on the other end. He said, my Sacramento, what did he say? Jesus said, my Sacramento sources is saying that Beal might be a Laker. Oh, man. Fire those sources, man, immediately. No way. We're not going for a Bradley Beal. I don't see it. Trade rumors as of now are quiet, especially after that Golden State Warrior win. But I will say this, man. As soon as adversity starts hitting, that's when you hear all the rumors. So if we get on a little losing streak or anything, then you will definitely start hearing all kinds of rumors, man. I'm serious. Rumors quiet down, and then all of a sudden adversity strikes, and now you hear, oh, this player is on the trade market, that player is on the trade market. So that's the way it goes with rumors, right? It's just, I don't know. You can never bank on them. Hey, DTLF and fam, hold up. Let me put my music lower, LOL. Let's get that win tonight for sure, man. She's been showing me mad level on that song. So again, if y'all haven't checked out the track, check it out. That track is fire, man. I put my heart and soul into that. So it's for LA, man. He said Alan Silva asked Coach Walton the other day, talking how he expects BI to just play, not overthink, and then have a stat line of 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. Dan, your thoughts? Let's see. Let me reread that question. I'm not sure I read it right. He said Walton the other day. Walton the other day was talking about how he expects BI to just play, not overthink, and to have a stat line like 16, 8, and 6. Yeah, I mean, you should never think about your stat line. You should just give the team, whatever the team needs. If that's scoring, if we need a scoring punch, then BI should focus on that. If we need defense, if we need a mixture, a combination of playmaking, then that's definitely what we got to do. So, yeah, he's not wrong in that sense. He said, just got done checking out your mix, Dan. Straight fire. I'm glad you liked it, bro. I'm glad you liked it. He said, what up, Dan? Love your channel. Keep it up. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. I owed you guys a mix, and I decided to drop a song as well just because I hadn't put one out since I was working for the holidays. So it was overdue, man. Y'all showed me mad love, and it's only right that I return that all the time, Yeah, Zubac needs to start. Absolutely. I think he should. He's been balling, so I don't see no other reason for it, Dan, I hope Luke doesn't go small ball against this team. Yeah, we definitely can't afford that. How do you spend Christmas donations, Dan? I don't get the money till the next paycheck, man. I don't get it but once a month. If y'all want to give me instant donations, I appreciate it, but that would be through my PayPal, which is also on the channel. But thank you guys so much, man. I won't get to see that money till next month. And it's going to go on the bills, I'm guaranteed, because I did a lot of spending for my family and myself for Christmas. So pretty much it's going to balance out. But thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate the donations. Y'all touched my heart that night. I couldn't even believe it. Y'all just kept coming with it. And it was like, when you eat a cake, but then there's a big old cherry on top of it. Y'all added the cherry on top of the cake. The cake was at victory versus the Warriors. The money was a cherry. So thank you guys, man. He said, hi, bro. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. The song is amazing, and I hope we beat Sacramento tonight. Thank you, bro. I'm glad you like the song. Definitely Happy New Year to all you guys, man. Couple of days away. Hopefully 2019 is better for you guys than 2018 was. And just keep spreading love and joy and positivity. Sorry I didn't donate, Dan. Times are tough, but I appreciate you. Man, that's all that matters, brother. Just come to the channel, enjoy yourself. It's the thought that counts, man. So thank you anyways. I appreciate you too. This is the game for the young core. Let's see who steps up tonight. Absolutely. I expect Kuzma to go off. I think Brandon Ingram will have a solid game. I think Lonzo's going to, with no Rondo behind him and no LeBron to hold the ball, I think Lonzo's really going to show out tonight. Well, I'm hoping for it anyways. But I can see this game as a setup on a platter for Lonzo Ball to come and drop a triple-double or something like that. Hi, bro. Happy New Year. I can't wait to see my Bucks take on your Lakers. Man, much love from Milwaukee, Dan. See, that's what I love, man. I love classy fans. Like, we can have a civilized conversation, man. Much love to your Bucks too, brother. You can have a civilized conversation, but there's classy fan bases where you can talk to, and then there's the Clippers fan base, So I'm guessing there's probably some decent Clipper fans, but I mean, I don't mean to speak for the majority, but let's be real, man. I love classy fans. Anytime fans and any other fans from any other team can always come here and talk with us as long as they stay respectful. So thank you, bro, for doing that. He said, Dan, you haven't mentioned the rookies needing to step up. Well, the rookies, we recalled, I believe it was, we recalled Alex Caruso as well as Jonathan Williams. So I'm not sure if the rookies are going to get a lot of playing time if we recall those players. That's the reason I really haven't touched on that subject. But yeah, anytime they get put in, they got to step up. Any production from them is a major plus, because we're not expecting nothing from the rookies this year. So Dan, when I shared your song, one of the dudes was like, DTL has a lot of passion for the Lakers. Oh man, I love it. I love hearing it. Thank you so much. That acknowledgement makes it all worth it, man. Seriously, I woke up this morning and from because it's my day off from work today, from 10 a.m. all the way to right before I released the song, I was just working on that mix for you guys. So it always feels good when it gets appreciated like that, man. Thank you guys so much. Dan, would you start Lance instead of Josh? No, I think Josh Hart with this starting lineup is going to fit in perfectly, especially with no LeBron, because he's going to bring that toughness defensively, and I think he can stretch the floor. That's what he does. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped to see what basically our starting lineup is. The whole draft class of the last couple of years. Lonzo drafted by us number 2 overall. Josh Hart in the 20s, Zubac's early second round. So it's basically our whole players that we've drafted. They're finally starting to pan out, and we're putting them out there in the crunch time, right when it's time for them to perform. So I love it. Great job by the development staff and developing the young players that are coming along, especially Zoo, man. Zoo, I don't know if you guys noticed, but he's made some major strides. Back to the basket, he was punishing all-stars even in the paint. And, he looks really confident. He's not looking sluggish or sloppy. But that's why I always say, let's stick with young players because they're always raw. But once they develop, it's worth it, man. Dan, Giannis versus LeBron is going to be lit. I can't wait for that. That'll be real sick. Hopefully LeBron is healthy by then. But I can't wait for that, man. You guys are awesome. He said, hey, Dan, bro, do you work a warehouse? Yes, I do. I work in the San Bernardino, I think it's called Aunt 5 warehouse right now. Only part-time because I wanted to dedicate the rest to you guys. So I'm doing part-time right now. That's why donations mean a lot. Thank you guys so much for that. But, yeah, I'm working part-time. If you ever catch me there or if you know me from around the way, come up to me. Say what's up. Between me and you, Dan, this is the part of the season where the current Lakers superstar Magic, Shaq, Kobe takes a much-needed rest and lets the Laker core gel together by letting them play without him. Probably. I mean, that's a good point. What if the reports are being exaggerated because Magic and Rob really just want to rest LeBron, and see what the young core can do? So he said 30%. Oh my God, YouTube is worse than the IRS. Yeah, they take a huge chunk, man. Seriously, but I appreciate it because it's an opportunity anyways to make side money that I wouldn't have without that platform. So I appreciate YouTube anyways, man. Even if it is a big chunk, that they're taking away. I'm humble, so anything that I receive, I always appreciate it to the max. He said, bro, I used to be on Aunt 5, LOL. Hope it's going well over there. A lot has changed, man. I worked there 3 years ago before I broke, and then I broke my hand, and then, I got laid off and all that. But things changed, man. There's no more pit drivers and stuff like that. But it's really chill right now. Peak just finished up, so I'm glad to Hopefully they don't lay a lot of us off because I went in as a seasonal. But I always get back into Amazon, man. It's an easy job to get into, and it's very flexible hours, so I love it. Dan, would you trade Kuzma for Anthony Davis? I mean, straight up, I don't think you have a choice. We'd be ridiculous to say no to that. As much as I love Kuz, I would hate to trade him. But a superstar for just one up-and-coming star player, yes, I would do that. You have to. It's your responsibility. You owe it to the city of LA to set him up for success, and I would do that. But would I trade Kuzma and Ingram? Heck no, that's too much. Would I trade Kuzma and Lonzo? In my opinion, that's still too much. Would I trade Kuzma and Josh Hart? Maybe. Again, it depends on the package. But I love Kuzma. I pray to God he doesn't get traded because he is awesome. You know, he's just – y'all see in the mix. I had trouble finding which highlights to cut out of the video to make it fit with the song I dropped today. So that tells you how talented Kuz and the rest of the young core are, man. Dan, going to try to get as many signatures tonight, Dan, for your channel. Oh, man, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Anthony Davis is a GOAT. Anthony Davis is a beast for sure, and he's only 25. Dan, do you think Tyson's minutes will be limited once everyone comes back? He's a bit older, but you know where he's really gonna be huge for us is in the playoffs, because in the playoffs, not everything is called, and Tyson will be able to get away with some bumping and fouling here and there, and being physical. That's the type of player he is. So, you know, I think that's when he's really gonna make his mark. KD to LA 2019, AD to LA 2020. Anything's possible. I believe it. Would you trade Lonzo for Dennis Smith Jr.? No, I would not. I love Dennis Smith's athleticism, but Lonzo just has so much more potential, honestly. Thanks, Seb. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that. He said, Dan, he said, Zoo was working on his three-point shot, but he hasn't utilized it. That's probably because he doesn't feel comfortable in it. And I'd rather him closer to the basket, to be honest. But if he ever gets that down, he will literally be a carbon copy of Marc Gasol. Then I feel like KD is going to join the Rockets next year. That's his funeral. He wants to go to the defenseless Rockets. The Rockets are never going to win a championship, man. Won't happen in a while. I doubt it. They need a different head coach. I as much as I like Mike D'Antoni's offense, he does not preach defense at all. That's always been the gripe here with him. I don't disrespect him like other fans did, though. He said, I voted for Kuz and LeBron's all-star team. Everyone vote, please. Man, I've been so busy editing videos and stuff like that. But you know what? Yes. Thank you for reminding me, Kevin. That's why you're my right-hand man. I appreciate it. Everybody, get out there and vote for the Lakers, man. Seriously, for the all-star game. Let's get at least two of them in there. We know LeBron's there, but who else can he bring with him? Kuzma should be up there. You know, Ingram potentially. Let's try to get them in there, man. The power of LA. We have a big, huge fan base. And on top of that, you know, globally, not just locally. So let's do our part. He said, Dan, as the Spurs would trade with us, would you trade Josh and Zoo and picks for who? For DeRozan? Let's see, Josh Hart, Zubats, and picks for DeRozan. No, I think Zoo's going to come along just fine. I love Josh Hart. Much as I like DeRozan, his three ball is still limited. We need some more three-point shooting. He's a solid defender, but he had his chance to join LA. I don't want to trade for him or Paul George or anybody who passed up this amazing ride to the championship that we're about to embark on. So I don't want to trade for anybody who basically ditched us. Now they're stuck in whatever team, you know, they're on. So, Dan, would you trade Kuzma for Bagley? I love Marvin Bagley, but no, I would not trade Kuzma. It's hard for me to trade Kuzma for another young player. Kuzma's currently one of my favorite young players, man. So I would definitely not touch Kuzma right now for another young player. I definitely wouldn't trade him for Jason Tatum. As much as people love him, I think Tatum is a little bit overrated. But, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's good. Jason Tatum's good, but he ain't Kyle Kuzma. There's going to be more ball movement with the Lakers 100. I can't wait to see that. I really can. It should translate to the court. I hope for it. You know, with all these missing injuries, they got to play as a unit. They got to play cohesive. They got to play a team defense, get out in transition, do their thing. Last I checked, we're still one of the fastest teams in the league, if not the fastest. So let's do what we do, man. Let's take advantage of our specialty, and that's attacking the rim, playing defense, and getting out in transition for some easy buckets. And that's when it's really fun to watch the Lakers. When we get out in transition, man, you got Kuzma on the wing, Lonzo trailing, running the offense with Brandon Ingram on the other side, and Josh Hart spotting up for a three. So I can't wait. Hey, what's up, Lakers all day? What's up, buddy? Reminder, if you guys just joined the live stream right now, go ahead and check out. Please drop a like on my new video that I just dropped, man, called Hating on Me. It's a sick mix with a brand new song I just dropped, man, hot track. Check that out. Show some love, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, Dan, if Kawhi possibly joined the Warriors, what would be your reaction? You don't want to know. I'll start flipping stuff in here, man. I'll start flipping all kinds of stuff all over here. But I wouldn't panic because even though that is kind of panicking, I'm contradicting myself. Because I feel like the Lakers are landing somebody, and we're gonna match up. No matter who we get, we're gonna match up. I feel like we're literally one piece away from winning a championship. If we could get that piece in the offseason, game over. Or if that piece could come from within, let's say Brandon Ingram raises his style of play, that'll be the final piece, man. I'm telling you guys, we're closer than people think. Dan, you were on your Nas flow. Fire. It reminds me of the track Hate Me Now. Thanks, man. Actually, that's a huge compliment. I grew up on Nas, man. I love Nas, man. He said, yo, Dan, your track is fire. AF, you're going to go platinum. LOL. Man, I do it for the love of the music and, of course, LA. But thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Dan, this is coming. All-Star game is the same format as last year with LeBron Curry is the captains. I'm not sure who the captains are. I think that's whoever gets voted, the top votes. But it's a new format because now we actually get to see the players getting drafted, which actually should add to the entertainment. So Jesus said, do you see the Kings and the Lakers having a rivalry again? Absolutely. If both of our cores come along and clash somewhere in the playoffs, it'll definitely turn into a rivalry. However, you cannot create a rivalry out of nothing. We have to meet in the playoffs for a couple of years before that turns into a rivalry. So double platinum. Thanks, Kevin. It means a lot, man. I put work into it, so it means a lot. He said, nice video. I watched it. Like the rap skills? Oh, man. Thanks, Terrence. Thank you, bro. Hey, man, I've been rapping since I was a kid. That's a little fun fact people don't know about me. So I love music. Lakers World says, Dan, I believe we're a couple of games away from getting it together for the championship run. After the win, nobody can stop us if we play like that consistently. I agree. And the key word is consistency. He said, not the sacrifice. He said, Lonzo, you tripping. Toronto is very smart. Watch, they will trade Kawhi. We'll see. I wouldn't trade Kawhi. I would try to keep him and recruit him to come back. He's too good, man. Honestly. He said, what up, Dan? Let's go Lakers, baby. Let's get it. I'm excited for tonight's game. 10 minutes till tip-off, guys. And I'm killing time here with you guys, man. I always have a good time talking to you guys. So I always try to wait till, like, it's close. He said, Dan, yo, that track is going diamond. I'm glad, bro. Y'all like the vocals too, man? I was on the track. I did all the effects. That was me singing on the track as well, and the verses and all that, man. So I try to switch it up and get you guys with a little okey doke, you know. I'm not sure if y'all know that was me on the vocals right there. So I'll trade Luke for Dan. Perfect coach, DTLF. That's right, Chris. That's right. Nah, man. But in real talk, Luke did a good job. I had to give him credit all year because I was upset with him, but he did a good job versus the Golden State Warriors, especially when LeBron went down with injury. So, but I appreciate the love, bro. Thank you, man. He said, do you think we will win this game? Absolutely. I think we win every game, but that's just my passion. I know you guys have the same passion. Sometimes you might question a game or two, but every game, I believe we can win. Dan, answer this question, please. Should we get Kemba Walker? If we strike out on free agency and he's a lone free agent left, we might have to consider that. But then the problem arises with that, man, is what would you do with Lonzo? Because he's our point guard of the future, in my opinion. So as much as I like Kemba, I don't know. It's a, you know. Dan, he said, Dan, I like your rapping, but your singing is getting good too. Oh, man, I appreciate that. I used to be in a band. It was like a rock rap band. When I was younger, it was called Flipside. You can't even Google it because all this, like, we broke up before we even put up any of our stuff out on the internet. I put out one song, and it's on this channel. You know, the ones who've been rocking with me for a while already heard it. But, yeah, it was actually a pretty solid band, and I was recording in the studios in LA. So it's crazy, man. I've done some stuff in my lifetime, man. Good experiences, though, man. Honestly, everything, even when it fails, everything helps you in life for future, you know, experiences. There's no such thing as failure, man. there's only learning, in my opinion. Even when you fail, you're learning something. So as long as you can get that out of it, you didn't really fail. If you catch my drift. He said we need a better assistant coaches. I agree with that. He said we're doing better not utilizing the small ball game plan. We have bigs that are capable. We should use them to the fullest extent. And that was my only knock on Luke. But now that he's doing it, I'm happy. That is when you had long hair. Yes, I did. Dan, are you into rock music like Led Zeppelin? I'm into all kinds of music. Honestly, I have probably the biggest range of music I like. It's rock, R&B, oldies, everything, man. For everything. You win or you learn. Absolutely. There you go, Cubs. Perfect way to say it. That almost became the next best thing. You'd be shocked. I've been into some things when I was younger. So yeah, I was close, man. But I wouldn't change my future for any other future, man. I love being DTLF here with you guys, man. Everything happens for a reason. You guys already know the story, man. I broke my hand and the rest was history. Electronic music you like? Sure, I'm sure there's a beat or two I probably liked at one time. Even if I'm not a diehard, electronic or house or whatever fan, there's always a song here or there. So I consider myself. And if you're a musician, you should have a wide range of different types of music in your library so that you can get inspiration from everywhere, man. Dream big, play hard. Always, always, brother. Kawhi ain't playing second fiddle to LeBron. What? Going to the Clippers? You think so? I mean, nothing's guaranteed, man. If he wants to play for a championship, he will. He'll be second fiddle. Dan, please answer this. What would be your reaction if Cousins joined the Lakers? Would you forgive him for joining the Warriors? I mean, I don't hate DeMarcus for joining the Warriors. After everything cleared up, after the smoke cleared up, man, honestly, dude didn't get offers from anywhere else. So what choice did he have? You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at him. I just don't want him on the Lakers. I don't think he'll ever recover from the Achilles as much as I'm rooting for him to do that outside of Golden State. You said no more you and Demi? Absolutely, Kevin. Actually, I talked to Demi yesterday, and we'll be working on a new mixtape. So if you guys already know, his name's no longer Demi, though. He doesn't go by that, man. Rest in peace to his brother who passed away. He actually found out that was not a good name for him. So he changed it to Seth. His actual name is Seth Gold now. Or just Seth. But we'll be working on a new mixtape, man, coming up real soon, man. And, I can't wait. Damn, my music taste is probably bigger than yours. I literally have been listening to everything these past 2 days. Probably. I don't deny it, man, but I just love music. Growing up as a kid, I've always loved music, man. He said DeMarcus is too injury prone. Absolutely. Absolutely. He said, he said, KD better not come to Lakers. He too cupcake. Oh, man, y'all got to forgive him. If he comes to Lakers, I'm definitely going to be happy just for the talent. He said, I fought for a living and I loved and dreamed big. That's good, brother. I got to bounce, Dan, going to watch some whoop ass. Oh, okay. I thought you said Whoppers for a second. Dan, my favorite song of yours is Save 'Em. That one's pretty dope, man. If you guys haven't heard it, go check that out as well. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited just to make music. This year I was blessed enough to purchase my own recording studio. I've been learning a lot from different people, man. Shout out to everybody who's ever taught me how to mix down. I went to college when I was a bit younger, and I took a Pro Tools MIDI class. But funny thing is, that class was so complicated because I didn't have a MacBook. I couldn't afford one at the time. And I honestly, I didn't learn much because I needed to pair up with somebody and use their computer. And I just never did that. So I kind of slacked off. I didn't learn much from it. I wasted my money. But years down the road, I linked up with some cool people, man, that taught me a lot of stuff about Pro Tools, some stuff about, Fruity Loops. And now here I am mixing down my own songs and stuff. So if you guys really put your mind to it, you can learn anything, man. You can learn anything and you can get down on anything. You just got to have a passion for it. And I recommend that Kobe Bryant book. He basically goes into detail of how to be successful in life in that new Kobe book. And I'm not even done reading it, but you learn a lot, man. Always be open to listening. You know what I mean? Be open to listening and learning because when you're young, you think you know it all. I've been there, trust me. And I'm still young, but I've always tried to humble myself and listen to to people that have good experiences that you can learn from, man. That's how you become better as a person. You got to be like Mega Man. Those of you that play video games know what I'm talking about. Mega Man, blue robot kid that absorbs powers, when he defeats his enemies. So you basically have to learn how to absorb from everybody. That's what Kobe Bryant always did, and that's why he was the GOAT in my book. So pretty much, I'm going to leave you with that, guys. Food for thought. Getting ready for this Laker game, 2 minutes away. Actually, time got away from me, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the TV and get ready, man. I hope we get this dub. Matter of fact, I know we're going to get it. And I'll see you guys post-game, man. Much love. Thank you, guys. And again, if you guys already haven't, please do yourselves a favor and check out my new track called Hating on Me with the mix with the Lakers, man. So appreciate you guys. See you post-game, man. Peace out.